My journey to find the ultimate comfortable gaming solution has been a long one. I've drilled mic arms into my nightstand to have a flexible portable monitor, bought a TV specifically for picture-in-picture, and experimented with an untold amount of headsets trying to make my gaming experience not only convenient for me, but also for my wife and kids when they want to watch or play something different. And every time, I felt like I was compromising in one way or another, or I was being asked to spend thousands of dollars on the perfect headset display of the future. But today's video is sponsored by VITURE, whose VITURE Pro XR glasses with the Pro Cloud Pack might be the one-stop solution for everything I need to game immersively, but also work immersively at a fraction of the price point of a certain other company's solution. You see, they've upgraded their glasses from the original VITURE 1 XR version to have some top tier specs, but have so many different quality of life features that are legitimately exciting. You see, since VITURE believes that the glasses are basically an audiovisual device, they believe that the most important thing is to offer the best display and sound quality on the hardware side. Kind of like a television, improvements to the hardware are all about bigger, better, and brighter, so those are the main changes on these Pro glasses. So let's go through those right now. Resolution is 3840 by 1080, so you get 1080p display per eye, but they've increased the refresh rate, doubling it from 60 Hz all the way up to 120 Hz on these new Pro glasses. But they've also embiggened the screen, making it 135 inches, or roughly 10% bigger than the original ones. And here's one of my favorite parts. It's got a magnetic connection from USB-C to the neckband, or USB-C to the actual glasses easily, just connecting like that. They can also connect to a Steam Deck or a laptop or anything that has USB-C out. But in case you have trouble seeing on glasses like this, they actually are the only device that I'm aware of that have myopia rotary knobs to go from 0.00D to -5D. You just adjust it on the little dial there, and it can help to make sure that everything is crisp and clear when you're looking through it. The audio has Harman Kardon speakers, which sound fantastic for gaming as well as movie viewing, and one of the best things is even at max volume, somebody who's sitting about 6 feet away from me in the office could hear that I was using them, but couldn't actually make out what was happening. But then let's talk about the screen. Not only do you have the size and the resolution, but one of the things that VITURE wanted to make sure was updated on the Pros is the brightness level. They went 120% bigger on this, coming in at 4000 nits peak brightness, making sure that HDR content is actually truly HDR on these things. It makes it big, beautiful, and bright even when you don't dim the world behind you. And it does all of that while also having SGS A+ low eye fatigue certification, which is lower than most phones and monitors. But then let's talk about one of my most favorite pieces of these glasses, and that is 99.9% electrochromic film. You see my eyes just disappeared on you because the world got dimmed around me, so much so that even when I go outside in full daylight, I can barely see the world when those get flicked on, which means you don't need eye covers like other XR glasses. I flick this on, I cannot see anything besides the brightest studio light in here right now, but I can see all of my content clearly. But in case you still want to use a cover, they included this really fun one with the glasses. And it's easily toggled on, like an on-off mode right here. It's fantastic. And another improvement from the original glasses, VITURE also included an on-screen display to easily check if you're adjusting brightness or volume. And this is something that was heavily requested on the original glasses, so they made sure to include it here. And all of this helps to create a pair of XR glasses that is fantastic for gaming, but it has way more tricks up its frame than just the great display, electrochromic film, and great audio. Not only do they offer the brightest screen while also having the SGS A+ low eye fatigue certification, but they're also the only glasses with myopia adjustments on the newest Sony panels. The VITURE Pro XR glasses ultimately deliver the highest clarity on this kind of device. It also has a robust ecosystem that goes further than many other XR options, and one of the ways they wanted to celebrate that was with the custom VITURE 8-bit Do controller, which you're going to use to play your games with your glasses and through the whole ecosystem. This thing is just beautiful. I love the orange thumbsticks that are just so close to what you get on the Steam Deck OLED. It's a very nice touch to show that VITURE is all about these being used for gaming, but one of the things that they enhanced with the VITURE Pros is that this is also for productivity. So let's start with the part that doesn't need accessories but make these glasses so great, and that's VITURE's Spacewalker software. You connect it to the PC or to like my MacBook, and you get multi-monitor support right out of the gate with 3 degrees of freedom and VR and spatial video support. And they also have a Spacewalker mobile app that allows you to use your phone as a touchpad whenever you're engaging with content that's on the headband. Most other glasses only support whatever display you're connecting to it. This is the first time where I can get more than what I just input. Just plugging the USB-C into my MacBook Pro, and I have an incredible amount of workspace. I get up to 3 screens, my main screen in front of me and 2 on the side, all of which I can just look around freely. It is truly phenomenal that it's unlocked with just the glasses and a piece of software. Having those extra screens up is way better than some other devices gave you, even though that they're supposed to be super compatible with the MacBook Pro. So I really like what VITURE's doing here. But now let's talk about the real killer companion for the VITURE Pro XR glasses, the neckband. This thing is brilliant. It's got Android 11, 2 gigs of RAM, 128 gigs of storage, a 3,280 milliamp hour battery. So that means it's doing all of the processing, and it just simply connects via the magnet. And because it's an Android device, you unlock a whole new ecosystem at your disposal. You connect the VITURE 8-bit Do controller, and you're gonna be easily able to do things like remote play to consoles, cloud gaming, or in case you just want to watch something, you got the entertainment apps in the App Store. I haven't found anything that I'm not able to do on it. It had all of the apps that I typically use on a daily basis, and it's simple to interact with these buttons that are down here on the neckband. You got power, volume settings, a voice assistant, a 3D player that switches between auto 2D and 3D, side-by-side mode, and VR support. You've got the D-pad, a confirm button, a back button, a home button, and you can even use head controls in case you want to do that and just hit select on the D-pad. But also one of the neatest features is that it has both an ambient and an immersive mode. So in immersive mode, you get that 135-inch, 120 hertz screen just right in front of you, taking up your full field of vision. But when you press the ambient mode button, that actually can move the display down to a little corner. You can set which corner of the glasses you want it to appear in, but it doesn't have to take up your full field of view, making it so that you can engage with somebody one-on-one, but then down here, I can just have my Netflix play and I don't have to give you my full attention. I'm going to because I like you, but I don't have to. You just get the display in the corner and you can go about your life. Or it can allow you to focus on tasks like doing the dishes while you're still watching your game, football game, sports game. It's got so much ease of use to play more games via remote play on my PS5. I can indulge in a massive screen for watching the 3 body problem, and doing so in a way where I don't always have to take up my full field of view. It's fantastic. And I think it's really such a super smart solution to move the computing down to the neck instead of forcing it on the head so that it's weighing you down in ways that other devices probably should have thought about before release. Neckband with a magnetic connection, simple, brilliant, genius. You have everything at your fingertips right here. But now let's talk about the one accessory that helps to expand the VITURE Pro XR glasses even further, because XR content can be inherently isolating. I know a lot of the reasons that I've talked about is to use it for my own personal consumption, playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth while my wife or kids are watching their own show. But sometimes you want to share what you're enjoying, and that's where the Mobile Dock Pro comes in. This thing is incredible. Not only does it give you 300% better battery, but it can support up to 2 glasses out for co-op play or media viewing. Any display that supports USB-C, whether that's the VITURE Pro glasses themselves, a VITURE 1 glass, or potentially any other XR glasses you have out there, or even monitors. It just connects via the USB-C on this mobile dock, and you can share your experience with anybody around you. And obviously, it's super great for the Nintendo Switch as well, because you can connect the Switch to the mobile dock, which allows you to get the display out, but then you just take the Joy-Cons off the side of the Switch, and then you can play 2-player games. You got Mario Kart, Super Smash Bros. It Takes Two. You can have a hullabaloo with multiple people using various different displays out of the Mobile Dock Pro. 2 XR glasses from VITURE, making it so that you're getting a maximized experience, all coming off of the single device. They also sell clips to help it attach to the Steam Deck in case you want to have it for that, and it accepts display via USB-C in and then can put 2 out. It also supports display in via HDMI, so you can use it for your gaming consoles or a Blu-ray player in case you want to connect that. And the new mobile dock supports 3D, so you'll be able to play 3D games or watch spatial videos and or 3D movies together with family and friends on the second pair of glasses. And as far as I know, VITURE is the only XR ecosystem with support for watching videos or co-op play together in case you want to bring up something like Mario Kart on the Switch. But now, even with people who have other glasses, can finally share a screen together with family and friends with the new mobile dock and, again, second pair of glasses. And honestly, this VITURE Pro cloud ecosystem is the Steam Deck's best buddy. You get 300% better battery life with the Steam Deck with the dock attached, or in case you just want to attach the glasses with the USB-C connection, it gets 10% better battery life because the glasses aren't using as much power as what you get on this regular OLED screen. And honestly, this is the perfect setup for bringing with me to Computex in just a few weeks. The Steam Deck for the airports and the parts of the flight that I want to stay awake for. Then I connect to the neckband when my shows are downloaded on the Android apps to make sure that I'm watching on the flight, and then using the Spacewalker app while I'm working on videos while we're at Computex to give me a triple monitor setup in my hotel room, all without needing a huge bulky carrying case. Honestly, everything that you see here on the desk can fit in a smaller space than some other devices. So in case you're interested in the VITURE Pro Cloud Pack, you can get 10% off with my code UFDTech by clicking the links in the video description. Again, that's code UFDTech to get 10% off the VITURE Pro Cloud Pack. And if you happen to pick up a VITURE product and you enjoy it, tag them at GetVITURE on social media so they can see how much you love your XR glasses. Let them know how much you love them. Big thanks again to VITURE for sponsoring today's video, and honestly, I'm excited at where this ecosystem is going to go, because making it so that I can experience XR with family and friends with the mobile dock, I can actually have a robust setup on my laptop while I'm on the go. Just some brilliant work out of VITURE. Again, big thanks to them for sponsoring today's video.